Thank you for joining us once again on Cradle Television, showing here on NTA Channel 12 for your Star Time Channel 103. Emmanuel Ufon is my name. In today's segment of our half-hour documentary, we'll be beaming live via Zoom with the star-studded administrator of repute, as seasoned administrator, a man who is working around the clock to ensure that he interprets the dreams and aspirations yearning of His Excellency, the Akwa Ibom State Governor, Pastor Omo Eno, in area of youth development. I mean, no other person coming up with us today on our show than the Honorable Commissioner, Ministry of Youth Development, Akwa Ibom State, Honorable Dr. Ekerete Ekane. Thank you for joining us on the show today, sir.
Thank you very much.
Who would like to meet with you, sir? Tell us about yourself.
First of all, my name is Dr. Ekerete Alphonsus Paul Ekane, the Honorable Commissioner for Ministry of Youth Development, Akwa Ibom State, perhaps the pioneer commissioner of this ministry. It's a nascent ministry that was created sometime in September 2024 by His Excellency Pastor Omo Eno, with the sole focus of preparing the youth and actually preparing the grounds for the youth, for youth development and engineering empowering initiative for the young people of Akwa Ibom.
Can we have your take as the administration of His Excellency Pastor Omo Eno is heading to 3 years in office by May 29 to be precise? What has His Excellency really done in the area of youth development in Akwa Ibom State? Can you present before us his scorecard?
His Excellency, the Executive Governor, has empowered most of the young people through skills acquisition. Of course, we know, I don't know, if you are here in Akwa Ibom State, you will be aware of the Dakada Skill Acquisition Center at Ikoradaigen, which is one of its kind. That is a center that is embedded with all the facilities, all the departments, ranging from agriculture of any kind, that is agricultural produce of any kind, animal husbandry, masonry, tailoring, and the rest of it. So it is a multi-vocational center whereby the young people go to acquire skills. And most of these people are being trained by the Akwa Ibom State government, and after training, some are being given starter packs. And from other instances, some of our youth are also being trained through the Ibom Leadership and Entrepreneurial Center, Ibom commonly called Ibom LED, situated at Ibom E-Library. So that place has also produced a future of ready youth of Akwa Ibom State who are prepared for leadership and who are also prepared for entrepreneurship, for them to become entrepreneurs. So we are actually looking forward to the future where we will be having the youth-led enterprises that will be upscaling, and then the community will also benefit from these youth-led enterprises. That is why today, in their RISE agenda, just yesterday, His Excellency had gone to commission the equipment leasing center, whereby tractors will be leased out. And he even said that the government is actually going to subsidize the leasing of those equipment, so that making agriculture to be attractive for the young people. So agriculture is no longer being seen as that job of the poor, or is just going beyond the subsistence agriculture to mechanized and commercial agriculture. And very productive farms of the young people that are being registered in this. And most of these we have gone and we have had one-on-one studies, and we have seen. We have also conducted feasibility studies to see what are the challenges, what do they need. So that is why you see His Excellency during the 2025 Town Square meeting empowered most of our young people with grants, agricultural grants, farmers grants. Some of them who are in trade, we gave them traders grants. Some of them are also having skills for other vocational activities. We gave them equipment grants. So some of them even got up to 5 million naira equipment grants. Some got 2 million, and so much, and the case may be. I'm not even talking about the seeds, improved seedlings that are being provided from the Ministry of Agriculture. Agriculture standing out as the first pillar of the RISE agenda is very important. And today you can agree with me that there is enough food surplus. Has also given grants, education grants to Akwa Ibom State students. Has also given, some of them has given them scholarships, the outstanding ones, scholarships. Some are even studying out the shores of Akwa Ibom and even abroad. The governor has given the scholarship. And of course, you can see the one that is located there at Barracks Road as a model. So such are replicated in various local government areas. And then for the youth corps members who are now new graduates going for the youth service corps, the state administration of Pastor Moino has increased the state allowance. Before now, I came here to meet 5,000 naira, but I can tell you that His Excellency Pastor Moino has increased that to 20,000 naira. You can imagine the percent increase from 5,000 to that is about 150% increase. Within a year. No. So this is a continuous payment, and there is no month this youth corps members do not receive this. This is in addition to what they are getting from the federal alawi. And His Excellency does not stop the gesture for only limited to only the corps members serving in Akwa Ibom State. It has extended this gesture to all Akwa Ibom serving in all the states of the Federation, including the Federal Capital Territory. So once you are a corps member from Akwa Ibom State, serving in any state, you stand a chance to get 20,000 naira every month as allowance, in addition to what you earn from the establishment that you are working for and from the federal allowance. So that's to say that in every month we pay about 12 to 14,000 youth corps members 20,000 naira. So that is what His Excellency has done. All of this is a bid to alleviate poverty, to reduce suffering, and to also help the parents of these young people, and to also give them quality of life, that is quality living, wherever they are staying, saving, regardless of their state of origin.
Okay, let's have your take on the bottom to top approach of governance. Is His Excellency just concentrating on youth development in the urban areas, the metropolitan cities for the state? What is he doing in terms of bottom to top approach of governance, the rural community, the impact of is he impacting on the youth in the rural community as well?
If I want to look at the giant one, the Youth Friendly Center, is an initiative of the governor. It's a one-stop hub that is going to be situated in all the 31 local government areas of Akwa Ibom State. Currently, we started with the pilot center of 11. Now, and this pilot center of 11, they are about to be completed. This is a center that when it is ready, as it is going to be ready very soon, is going to cater for a lot of the challenges that the young people are facing. It will help to address so many challenges. For instance, our young people need to come to Uyo, or they need to go to urban centers to access internet facilities. Now, this case is going to be addressed. The young people in the internals, those we call the difficult to reach, are actually going to be easy to be reached because they are going to have easy access to internet in their at the youth-friendly center or youth-friendly hub. And then this center is also going to provide for vocational training. It's also going to provide for modular training. That is to say that the training that is done in Canada, America, you can also obtain it from there. Those doing master's degree can also go there and take their online examinations, postgraduate programs, even open university exams. And recently, we are aware that most of the establishments, maybe let me say like NECO, WAEC, JAM, they are now swift into what they call computer-based CBT. And for JAM, most of our people will have to travel out of the state to another state because we barely have enough centers to accommodate this. So Youth-Friendly Center is another milestone, is another achievement of His Excellency that is going to address this, because the young people who are about to take JAM in that local government area do not have any business running to another local government and getting involved in some risky, maybe being caught up with some risks that are avoidable. So they will have access to the internet there. The JAM will also use these facilities, and then they can go there to take their tests. So this place is going to be fully equipped with 24 hours internet provision, and it's going to be solar power driven. What manners of people will be working there? Youth development officers are going to be there. We are going to deploy youth development officers to that place. We are also going to, because we also have a creative center. So our young people with creative talents are also going to be there, and we are going to have people that are going to help them to upscale of their creativity. So in all of this, we are actually, His Excellency is actually securing the future of Akwa Ibom State for the young people. We foresee a future where every Akwa Ibom child will have a guaranteed future, will have the reason to stay here. And I was also talking about the healthcare services, and this place is also going to have healthcare workers. By the end of maybe 2 years or 3 years, we will re-evaluate our data and we see what we have now in the portal as the unemployment portal. The young people that we have in the portal, how many have we been able to take them off the street? How many youth-led enterprises has His Excellency has been able to be established? And how many of them have been able to maintain this, what His Excellency, the seat His Excellency had given to them? And you know, the governor has also recently employed the young people. So the establishment of Ministry of Science and Digital Economy become also another landmark milestone in this administration, because it has offered a very free and fair access to the young people who are seeking jobs. As I'm telling you now, the case is different from the hitherto. Before now, you need to know a commissioner, know local government chairman, you need to know a senator before you can secure a job. But now, the computer is right there in front of you. You write the test, the result is displayed in front of you. You see if you have made it or if you haven't made it. So His Excellency has provided equal opportunity to every young Iboman imported into the country for her. So if you go to that workshop now, she's an automobile electrician, but she's not the only one utilizing that facility for now. If you go there, you will see an automobile electrician, you will see a mechanic, you will see vulcanizer, you will see people, an AC technician, and people in all that sectors of technical works benefiting from that facility. It's just along the old stadium road there, so you can take a walk and look at it and see that our governor is a governor that he does, if he promises, he delivers it. And of course, you see that all his projects, he inspects his projects. The governor is not a governor that sits on his table and sits in his office. He inspects his projects, and of course, he will always tell you that you get what you inspect. So that is why you see that all his projects have timelines and they are being delivered. The first international Akwa Ibom State to Accra, to Ghana. So Akwa Ibom State is now going to operate an international airport in the whole full sense of international airport that he was named for. He used to be called international. You will hear international airport, international. Meanwhile, they have not gone. The Akwa Ibom State is utmost security state now. Akwa Ibom is secured, and this is courtesy of His Excellency, who has made everything available. I know we haven't gotten there yet, but we are just a step away. The governor has done so well. If we want to compare this state to other states, you can rate Akwa Ibom State 100%. The governor has done well in all the sectors of the economy, and especially in the Ministry of Youth Development, the youth sector. I can say that his administration is top-notch in this country. Also replicating them in the rural areas. So there is no area now that we can say that is difficult to reach. We talked about beautification. Akwa Ibom State stands out. You have seen that park, the CNG park there, around Ekomiman Junction. The flyover there. So that CNG bus that is coming in, it is still the young people that will drive these buses. And the young people will also be sent to go and train on how to recouple. Yes, on how to refix, because these are all man-made machines. They will one day go down, the way of wear and tear will come. So you will need people to fix them. So our young people will be trained in this sector as well, so that they will be able, so some of them will be trained here, and some will be sent abroad to train in the companies. And then, what about the jetty? The jetty the system at Oro. So that jetty system will also cater for the youth too. So the young people are going to be involved in that blue economy. They are also going to be involved in both, maybe they will be involved in the repairs and maintenance. So some of them will also be trained there, while some of them will be sent abroad to train. So there is a very large scope for the young people. It's just for us to prepare our minds and prepare ourselves. So this has also helped to reduce unemployment rates in this state. Because even those that do not have the requisite education can also go there, they carry blocks, they carry cement, they mix. Do you know what the masons are charging per day nowadays? The masons are even richer than civil servants. This is a simple secret that most people don't know. And then you go to Akwa Ibom State's portal, procurement portal. The young men and women of Akwa Ibom State are now contractors. You just go there, you register your company, and they are being selected at random, and they are giving job opportunities. So many millionaires are being created in this state secretly. So many, because from the portal, you don't need to know somebody. Job will just be created, will be given to you. And I thank God that our young people are now very creative. They are always ready to do. The delivery spirit is there. And of course, it's because the administration is very focused. Because the governor is very intentional about inspection of projects. So all the projects, and I'm telling you now currently, in our last delivery meeting, I can tell you that we have more than 85 projects ongoing in this state. And all of these, most of them are being handled by indigenes of Akwa Ibom State. And they are delivering, and most of them are young people. And they are delivering in their responsibilities.
Okay, certainly in June or July, the global community, the international community will be celebrating the International Youth Skill Day. What's the plan of your ministry towards that?
As I'm saying, it is going to be, I cannot exhaust what we are going to have there within this short period of time that I heard you have given me, because the Youth Friendly Center is actually going to provide an enormous landscape for which the youth, the young people of every local government will take advantage from and benefit from it. And that will make them to compete with their peers worldwide. So you can remember sometime last year, on July 15, we celebrated the World Youth Skill Week, which was the first of its kind in Akwa Ibom State. That was the 10th edition since its first inauguration, the first launching in 2015. So, but that was the 1.0 in Akwa Ibom. And during which that last year, about 25 young persons pitched for AI and digital skills, and all of them won prizes. We did not leave them behind. We are still following up with them. This year, we are going to again have another World Youth Skill Week in July, and that will end on July 15, which is usually celebrated as United Nations World Youth Skill Day. So I'm also inviting you. So in all of this, we are actually looking forward to all the young people that are being trained, those that have been given skills in Akwa Ibom State. They will also come there to demonstrate. They will they will do exhibition. They will also pitch their talents. So at the end of the day, we will use all of this to assess what have been put into them, and then what will be our key performance indicator. By the end of maybe 2 years or 3 years, we will re-evaluate our data to take advantage. So all that you need is yourself. You need your brain, you need to develop your mind. And then, but so, like I said, this Youth Development Center is also now another center that will serve as a community center, because at the end of the day, the community will benefit from the youth-led enterprises and businesses that have been developed and grown from these youth development centers. And if you want to go to the health sector, I want to say that very soon, currently, there is this menace facing the country. We are talking about brain drain. Doctors and nurses are leaving Nigeria. But very soon, Akwa Ibom State will now be the destination where the brain drain will be towards the immigration will be towards Akwa Ibom State. That is to say that rather than jagbaing out of Nigeria, people will jagba into the state. Why? The welfare. Akwa Ibom State provides the best welfare packages for medical. For medical workers. Currently, Akwa Ibom State is also providing the best international hospital on the way. Along the medical corridor, there's an international hospital ongoing, and even pharmaceutical companies are also being under construction. And then, of course, you were aware that some months ago, the senior citizens home was being commissioned still along the medical corridor. So the immigration will now be the reverse towards Akwa Ibom State. And Akwa Ibom is now being positioned as a destination of choice for tourism. And I don't know, I won't be able to exhaust all, but I can say that you should take a walk to a rice palm resort. If you take a rice or rice palm resort, you will know that this is a destination of choice for the people. And of course, the Le Meridian, which is under revitalization. And then the international hotel that is here, an international conference center. Even this youth-friendly center are also going to serve as a center for tourism. So there are so many tourist attractions, areas in the state that His Excellency Pastor Moino is trying to position. In all of this, it is the young people, because the energy to drive all of this are domiciled in the young people. And then the number, is also domiciled in the demographic. So if you look at the Arise agenda of His Excellency, the agricultural component has been well addressed. The rural development component has been well addressed. Like I mentioned, even this, the youth friendly center is one of the components of the rural development. And then you are all aware also that most of the vulnerable people, the people that do not have accommodation, that didn't have accommodation, or let me say the less privileged, His Excellency have provided compassionate homes for them in their various wards, in their local government areas. And recently, His Excellency has also approved the provision of borehole water supply for in the 368 wards of the states. So the rural area, the bottom-up approach of governance and development of His Excellency Pastor Moino is very important, it's very strategic, and that has repositioned Akwa Ibom and made Akwa Ibom to stand out different. And Akwa Ibom is now standing at the top of the pedestal in the Committee of States of ethnicity, age bracket, party affiliation. They are all collapsed together to adopt Pastor Moino as their sole candidate to return to be re-elected as the governor of Akwa Ibom State in 2027. Courtesy of Pastor Moino, because Pastor Moino is in APC, and he consistently said that the money that is being provided for all of these projects, he has not taken any loan. It's the government, the money that is accruable to Akwa Ibom State. Now, who made the money available is the President Bola Ahmed Tinubu. So in order for him to continue to have this money to develop the state, to reposition the state, to take this our state to its destination, the destination of our dream, we have to return President Bola Ahmed Tinubu for second term as the President and Commander-in-Chief of Nigeria. And of course, we also return our brother, the Senate President, distinguished Senator Godswill Akpabio, who is also helping us up there at the National Assembly, serving as the number 3 citizens of this country. So you see this trio have worked together, and you see the relationship that has existed, and you see the peace we are enjoying in Akwa Ibom State. I, on behalf of all the youth of Akwa Ibom State, we join to thank Almighty God for sending this God-sent leader a golden gift, a golden governor to the people of Akwa Ibom State, because he has transformed the state and made Akwa Ibom State to also become golden and be able to stand among the Committee of States. Now we can always boast. We can go to anywhere and say we are from Akwa Ibom State. Because why? We say this, when you say we are from Akwa Ibom State, anybody that has ever come to Akwa Ibom State or that is even looking at the brochure or the golden footprint will know that Akwa Ibom State is a state to be reckoned with. So we are not shy again to say that we are from Akwa Ibom State.
Thank you for staying up with us till this moment. I'm sure you are impacted by the word of a star-studded administrator by excellence, a technocrat assistant administrator, a man that has what it takes to pilot the affairs of the youth in the state, a man who is interpreting the dream of His Excellency, the Governor of Akwa Ibom State, Pastor Moino, in area of youth development. Dr. Ekerete Kanem has done justice to